Hey guys, this is Allison from Allykatkreations. How are you? I'm hanging in. I want to do an oracle reading for just an overall collective, everyone, what's going on with the energies. We just finished Mercury retrograde. How are we doing? So this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, my other readings might. So go check those out. Please hit the like, smash that like button. Look at my other content on this page. Subscribe if you're interested in learning and diving deep into knowledge. And here we go. Spirit, what does a collective need to know with the energies? I also do private reading, guys. I usually do them on Zoom. And they're relatively inexpensive. So please email me for more information or find me on social medias. And I'll be very happy to accommodate. I don't want to fan out. I don't know why. Spirit, what does a collective need to know for their energies for this upcoming few days? At the end, I'm going to do a special poll for those who have loved ones on the other side. Oh, we have the void. Let's see what the void has to say. Possibility, still undecided by the gods. Things in flux. A little mystery is a positive thing. Knowing that we don't know is a great place from which to learn. There is great potential in your current position. The fate of this issue is not yet decided. The void represents a blank stone or piece of wood. Was included to remind us that sometimes not knowing is the best way forward. While it's not part of the Elder Furthark, it grew to be a part of the metaphysical and divinatory process. But the void does not mean absolute emptiness. Rather, it suggests that fate has not yet decided about the subject presented. It may also mean that the way is completely open to our own will and creative force. Yes, it says, the way is open and it is all up to you. This may be both a welcoming message and a daunting one. Consider a fallow field. It breathes and rests, yes, but it is not truly empty. It is full of good earth, waiting for the seeds to be laid within it. It is waiting to support new growth, to create. Like a fallow field, the void too looks empty, but it is, in fact, full of possibility and choice. So that is the first energy that we are working with, is the void. Wow. Spirit, please elaborate on the void for the collective for the next few days. Spirit, please elaborate on the void for the collective for the next few days. Ooh, a lot of energy behind that card. Sorry, guys, my nails are disgusting. Ooh, that one too. We just got out of a retrograde. What is this nonsense? Change. Okay. We'll read this one first. Let's see why we're in this retrograde. So remember, there is things in the void in divine timing. So let's see why we have a retrograde. Stop the normal patterns of your life and take a break. The roots of this issue are found in the past. Reconsider, revise, repair, and edit. Dig in a drawer to find an old idea to bring forth and rework it. Reconnect with old friends and previous contacts. Address some unfinished personal business. Look again and find lost items and missing information. A delay may be a saving grace in this situation. So check equipment, read the fine print, and make sure that everyone is on the same page and it is safe to move forward. It is not a time, tempting though it may be, to reminisce, pick at old scars, or revisit a painful situation from your past. Just because you want the emotional charge of anger or the excuse to wallow in memories of betrayals and regrets, you've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt and don't need to do it again. Take a deep breath. This is a moment out of the ordinary flow, an opportunity to use what you've worked so hard to learn. Use your cumulative skills, knowledge, and maturity. Slow, steady, and thoughtful will win the race. So this is reminding me with the void that things happen in their divine timing. This is reminding us not to be picking at old things, but rethinking about memories and things in the past, and to revive from the old. Like you're planting seeds here in the void. And this is just reminding us to take a deep breath, work hard, use the skills, and build from there. And then review it and make sure it's right. So this is ending up more like, oh my goodness, somewhat like a truther reading. Like it's asking us to go back into certain things and reread them and make sure we're not missing anything and review what there might be missing from the past. Interesting. Okay, so we have Uranus, we have change. Surprise or be surprised. Be ready to shift gears. It's time to experiment and try a fresh approach or new road entirely. If your life were a garden, now would be the time to scatter handfuls of diverse seeds. Water them all. See what grows robustly and weed the rest later. Urgent anxiety can be a symptom of Uranian restlessness. So rather than just flailing about, look for the root cause and ask what change could actually solve the problem. What looks like a disaster may bring a wild opportunity. If you are thrown a sudden or shocking change, assume that you are being tossed out of the nest into potential heroic journey. Chaos can be an important catalyst, an unnerving movement caught between forms. This discomfort allows and propels you to transform. Become your most authentic, eccentric self. You are just what is needed. Uranus electrifies. It may feel like your finger is stuck in an electrical socket. You are anxious to change, but you can spin your wheels until you shift into the new gear. Prepare for an evolutionary leap. Shocking circumstances can force you to engage gifts you didn't know you had and help transform. You are not those external attributes in transformation. You will not dissolve. A caterpillar is still internally the same creature once it becomes a butterfly. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. Oh my goodness. We have a kitty, hang on. We have a cat. She's purring. She likes this reading. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell me about the void and what's to come? For the collective for the next few days. Spirit, can you tell me what's going on for the next few days for the collective in conjunction with the void? Okay, we have Angus. It's a rune. Like hard to see that. I'm sorry, guys. Angus. Profound strength grows slowly. Do not take shortcuts. Make use of stored power. The positive power of the masculine is available for all. Take action and learn by doing. Does that mean we're standing up for our freedom? This gradual increase of strength is applicable to our mind and mental powers, as well as to our body and physical powers. Mentally, we develop the focus needed to complete a difficult process or task, in the same way that we develop physical strength in the gym. Angus can be used as a fertility talisman for both men and women, and was a symbol of male mysteries in Viking society. Ing was pronouncing things wrong. I find that very interesting because of what's happening and developing right now in the world. And it's speaking of like the seeds that we need to plant within the chaos, within the void, and that we need to review, go back and make sure the things from the past are being reviewed and looked upon to make sure it's correct, and that change is coming, and that the divine male is in its force, and there's a birthing of coming of the seeds of the things that we're planting. Like I said, the collective could be, I'm picking up on a movement that seeks the truth. Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective based upon what I already pulled? Sorry, guys, if you hear the helicopters. There's a lot of military helicopters flying overhead. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective within the next few days? What messages do you have for the collective? We have Pegasus transcending. We have Maple Spirit generosity. Put this here and I'll read Maple Spirit first. And it's 23, which means something very interesting. What you give out comes back to you tenfold. There are times in life to receive, and there are times to provide love, services, and items to others. This card suggests that this is a time to give with your whole heart. Give without thinking of what you will gain in return. By doing this, you enter into the flow of the universe and blessings will shower upon you. The spirit of the maple says, be open to receive the bounty of the universe. At the same time, be generous with others and with yourself. A warmth of spirit radiates from you. Share from your heart and receive with an open heart, and success will blossom. So make sure whatever you are planting within the void, within the review, maybe you have to review how much energy you're putting out into the universe and how much you're taking in, and make sure that it's balanced, because when you continue always to take in for yourself and to think of yourself, which is great, you should be doing that, but you're forgetting about the underdog, you're forgetting about the people who are trying to make a difference in the world, you can help them, and there's several different ways you could do that. So just make sure you're balancing out. So when you're going back and reviewing the things from the past, maybe you weren't as generous with certain things, and now that you might be abundant in whatever it is that you're abundant with, you can equalize that. And then we have transcending. We got the Pegasus. History is replete with mysteries and legends of a winged horse, the protector of the soul. The Pegasus represents the immortality of your spirit and the journey to the heavens. The appearance of this card is a sign, get ready for a dramatic activation of your spiritual journey. A powerful transformation is at hand. Great things are possible in your life. Prepare yourself to fly high above adversity. The Pegasus rise above the earthly realms, offers a higher celestial perspective. Take time to meditate, and profound insights about your life will be revealed. You are asked to see the situation at hand from a higher perspective. Step away from the drama and emotional manipulation of others. The spirit of the Pegasus says, you're on a pilgrimage of the soul. It's time to transcend the weight of earthly burdens. Fly over situations that have been pulling you down. Don't involve yourself with the drama of others. When You remember that you have come from spirit and an eternal. Challenging situations will resolve. A profound transformation is at hand. So those of you who are just A, starting your spiritual journey, or B, in the spiritual journey, this is an amazing card. Get ready, buckle up. So in like today's situation, like we have the throngs of war, the spiritual war, the physical war, and we need to plant those seeds. We need to step more into a masculine in the sense that we need to put our feet on the ground and be physical about showing our intentions and stepping out into the world to get our sovereignty back. But we need to remember the people that can't, and maybe equalizing and balancing out the generosity. If you review and it's out of balance, there is change on the horizon. It's incoming, but we're also changing within spiritually with the ascension. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective based on the cards already pulled? Spirit, please lead me to the answers I need. I mean, so far this is like pretty on it with the circumstances of what's going on in our world. Spirit, what information, based on what we have, what does the collective need to know for the next few days? Spirit, what information and what knowledge can you share? You and your loved ones are safe. It must be picking up on some drops. You're very close to achieving your goal. Oh my goodness, guys. It's almost here. It's saying, it's screaming it to us. Okay. Spirit, based on what's on the board, what messages does Spirit have for the collective for the next few days? Guys, make sure if you're resonating with this, hit that like button for me, please. Please share with others that might be interested in watching this amazing read so far. And I'm probably going to have to name it something on the Patriot people who are fighting for freedom right now. Because this is definitely, speaking of world events, personal events. Thank you, Spirit. I know there's a lot of cards, but they're all good. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective based on what's on the board? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Yeah. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my goodness. I can't. You'll know why when oh my, I hope the right people are gonna watch this video. I might have to post this on Telegram. This is so good. Perfect storm. The courage to step into life. That's why I'm going bananas. When the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffered by gusts that may take you far from where you need to be. The key is to remain centered and balanced and bear witness as the forces build intensely. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. Then the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. If you wonder what you might lose during the perfect storm, know that it is those things we are most attached to that are taken first, as if life were trying to unburden us of our righteous self-importance. Let it all go with the wind. The less you resist the change brought by the perfect storm, the happier you will be. Ride the winds to your next destination. Embrace the rain or snow. Remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. The perfect storm can also be called for you to seize the moment. There might be a great opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem. Here, time is of the essence. It may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate. Go ahead, bite off more than you can chew, and take the storm on in all its terrifying greatness, experiencing the fullness of life. You will succeed. Oh my goodness. Raven. Oh my goodness. Guys. We have covenant. Sacred contract. You are being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be called to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it? The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred covenant. A covenant must be founded on the truth, not your truth or his truth or her truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to take the table as guarantor of the good faith of all and ensure that the direction you are embarking in will be for the greater good. It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent. Nothing is left in darkness. The shadow elements remain hidden. The covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. Here we go. That lines up. Oh my goodness, guys. The messages is just mind blowing, beyond. It's mind blowing. Here, based on what's on the board, what messages do you have for the collective for the week? Next few days. I wouldn't say week, the next few days. What messages, Spirit, do you have for the collective? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Wow, that's jumping out at me. Starseed, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. So there might be some of you who are starseeds. So take heed on that. Observation, expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Truth, oh my gosh. See your light, know your power, have the courage to talk your truth. Oh my gosh. I can't, guys, you don't even know. Maybe some of you do. Oh my God. Spirit's toying with me today. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Sun, happiness and well-being. Oh my, oh my, guys. I can't make this up. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Guys, who's in the Super Bowl? Spirit, what messages do you have? I know you just blew at me. Lighthearted and carefree time. We have the Jug. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for the next few days? Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. I know a lot of us feel like that right now. What other messages? Okay, there's one stuck in my hand, so I'm going to take this one. Wishbone. A wish is granted. A wish is granted. One more. Pineapple. And one just fell out, so we'll take that one too. Pineapple, reconciliation. Course, short journey. So guys, there's a lot of truth that's going to be coming out. Star seeds are being activated, and it's saying within transcending, and it's also saying with the generosity card, things are starting to move, the wheels are turning. The void is definitely, there's things in that void we need to spring into life. The goal is almost there to be achieved. The storm, the perfect storm, the courage to step into life, manifesting what is the new world, what we're transcending. We're trying to make this abundant life happen for everybody. We just need to stay clear of the stubborn, aggressive people that might be in and around our lives. We need to remind ourselves that, feeling tied down and frustrated will happen within the storm. But on the other end of the storm, we have the sun, we have the wishbone, we have lighthearted and carefree time, we have abundance coming after the storm. And then here, the journey might be, that storm might be short. There might be a reconciliation. So those are really good things to look out for. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? For the next few days, what energies do you recommend us working with? I wonder which one of my guides is helping me right now. Because I have a lot of spirit guides. Spirit, what messages do you have? What are we needing to work with for the next few days? That's a card. Spirit, what energies? What do we need to be focusing on the next few days? The central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. I can't make this up, guys. If this was like, oh my gosh, I can't make this up. This is spirit talking. I'm just a conduit. Okay, let me go look for this. Let me see. An Akashic card. I get that a lot. Okay, let's read the central sun if I could find it. Yay, found it. Central sun. The great central sun is shining brightly in your life and upon your world. This is a time to regenerate. Tiredness and old energy are being washed away. Old skins have peeled off to reveal a sacred and more aligned you. This is an exciting time. Central sun energy is magnetic and all-powerful, opening you up to the light and supporting you as you express your own light in this lifetime. New ideas, opportunities, and experiences come easy to you at this time. Like the sun kissing the perfectly ripe soil, the seeds you have planted are being encouraged to grow. Realize that in order to go beyond your horizon, it is important for you to welcome energetic exchanges. When you help others, you let yourself be helped in return. When you invest energy in projects, you let energy be invested in yourself. That absolutely goes over here with the generosity, because that absolutely speaks to that. And this is the Akashic Stargate. Hope you can see that. And this is aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Whenever the Akashic Stargate is presented to you, it's because you're a critical point on your journey. You have the opportunity to move in a particular direction and you have to make a decision. This can feel overwhelming and you may be waiting for someone or something to make the decision for you. But you aren't here to walk a path that was set for you. You're here to walk a path that you have chosen. The next phase of your journey cannot unfold until you decide which way to go. Know that whatever direction you take and whatever decision you make, you'll always be on the right path. No matter how you get there, you'll always end up in a similar space. Also know that purpose isn't about doing your duty. It's about living life and experiencing joy. I'm running out of room. Put that over there. Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective? Noting what's on the table, on the board. What advice do you have for the collective? What advice do you have for the collective? That's vibrating. What messages do you have for the collective? Guys, if you're resonating with this, because so far, oh my goodness, like it's bananas, please hit that like button. Oh, and my favorite rune sigil, protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. That's the helm of awe, is to protect you. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, and physical, emotional. Spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. Okay, so I'm going to cover up that. Before I ask Spirit, how are they helping us? I'm going to pull a message from Spirit directly. Spirit, whoever is channeling through me, what message from beyond third density do you have for the collective? Is there a message from beyond third density? So this is already like vibrating beyond. So this is directly from Spirit. My mind is free. You know how much I worried when I was in my physical existence. It seemed as if I spent most of my days and nights feeling anxious about the future, family, money, and the earth. Now I realize that most of what I worried about was never a reality, and those things that did materialize. Sorry, guys. I brought about myself because fear attracts negativity. If I could only go back into my body for 5 minutes, I'd apply this new knowledge to show you how a worry-free mind creates and attracts a worry-free life. This knowledge has completely released me from the bondage of earthly concerns. This is my greatest lesson and one that I hope to impart to you. Give all your worries to heaven and never hang on to them. Be free of worries, and you found the greatest riches of them all. So I hope you enjoyed that message from whatever collective spirit a person that has passed on is giving you. Okay, let's close this out with Spirit. How are you helping the collective for the next few days? What messages do you have for the collective for the next few days? I have a feather in my mouth. Guys, remember, if you please hit that like button. Please subscribe if this resonates with you. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for the next few days based on what's on the table? Akina. The spiritual worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. It is safe for you to rely on spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence, able to positively affect all areas in your life, including facilitating the resolution of physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles, grow your wisdom, and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person, as a soul, treasure the gift of your path, and let your spiritual integrate with all facets of your life. This oracle brings notice of an opportunity to apply your spiritual principles. You are encouraged to consider how you can live so that your inner beliefs and outer actions are in alignment. This is not about denying the ego and its pains. It is about having compassion and responding from a place of kindness and determination to heal. The oracle also suggests a matter of material or physical concern can be touched and healed by spirit. Your task is to invite spirit in and allow it to do what it knows how to do. Find relief in knowledge that spirit is with you and wants you to heal through all matters of concern. And I was gonna say I was gonna close it out, but what is the overall feel, spirit, of this reading? For the collective for the next few days? What is the overall feel? Hey guys. Daylight. Day, guys, is the rune card associated with dawn and daylight and is, therefore, a symbol of new awareness and hope. To the ancient Norse peoples, each new dawn and the welcome light from the sun breaking through after nighttime, uncertainty was a miracle. So whenever Degas appears in a reading, it tends to be a very good sign indeed. Success is on the cards. However, to ensure that this success materializes, it is important that you continue on a path of self-improvement and think and act positively. Hope is often a crucial ingredient for success in life. So if you are going through tough times, this card reminds you that darkness is always followed by the dawn and a new awakening. You need to have renewed faith in your ability to pull through. Another association with this card is personal transformation. It suggests that you are growing rapidly in self-awareness and are having or are about to have a major breakthrough. Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh man. Ridiculous. I feel like Tarot by Ginny right now, but like Allison with oracles. Let's manifest this. Let's put this into the ether. This entire reading is on it. Let's manifest. Let's put this love and light out. Let's do this. The next few days, let's focus on this. I'm serious. This is amazing. This gives me hope. And if many of you know my situation, I needed this as much as some of you need this. So let's put this out into the ether, okay? Sending each and every one of you love and light. We're getting there, guys. This is incredible. Please make sure you hit the like button. Please make sure you subscribe. Check out my other work. Some of you are going to need it after this. And I hope everybody has an amazing few days. Let's work with this, okay? Bye, guys.